Since the genesis of Jurassic Park in the early 90s, we've had a steady flow of console, PC and arcade games to further immerse us in the Jurassic universe. And whilst the first flurry of games used questionable doubles for beloved characters, that quickly changed with the release of the Lost World Jurassic Park in 1997, and ever since we've had a consistent flow of film actors reprising their iconic roles in video game form. Here's a look at the top 8 video game cameos. Number 8, the cast of Jurassic World in LEGO Dimensions. Chris Pratt, Bryce Dallas Howard, Irfan Khan, Jake Johnson, Nick Robinson and Ty Simpkins all reprised their Jurassic World roles for this franchise-hopping LEGO adventure. Johnson gives a particularly funny entry channeling his inner Nick Miller as he reprises the role of Lowry Crothers.
Now to find a way to bundle them into my luggage and sneak them home. Thanks a bunch, bud.
Number 7, the entire cast of Jurassic World in LEGO Jurassic World. Another LEGO entry here with all the names from the previous one plus BD Wong, Vincent D'Onofrio, Omar Sy, Lauren Lapkus and Jimmy Fallon. Wow, they must have snuck this into their contracts or something.
This year I'm getting paid.
Number 6, the Gatherers from the Lost World in Chaos Island. Whatever your feelings towards the Lost World are, we're sure you agree the chemistry between John Hammond's Gatherers is a highlight.
Violence and technology, not good bedfellows.
But did you know that Jeff Goldblum, Julianne Moore, Vince Vaughn, Richard Schiff, Vanessa Lee Chester and Richard Attenborough all reprised their roles from the movie for this little-known PC game? Though it can be corny and repetitive at times, the banter between the characters is hilarious. I mean, who can resist Nick Van Owen calling John Hammond a knob?
The mission continues as planned. Hammond out.
What a knob.
Number 5, Bryce Dallas Howard, BD Wong and Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic World Evolution. It wouldn't be a park builder without voices in your head, and who better to guide you on your journey than the naive but ambitious head of park operations, Claire Deering, cynic Ian Malcolm, and geneticist without boundaries, Henry Wu. Both Deering and Wu received additional DLC allowing you to undertake specific missions for them outside of the main game. Number 4, Sam Neill, Laura Dern and Jeff Goldblum in Return to Jurassic Park. Return to Jurassic Park is a DLC of Jurassic World Evolution, the first and only appearance of the Jurassic trio all together again since the first Jurassic Park. And that is until 2022's Jurassic World Dominion, unless it gets pushed back again, I guess. Whilst this outing doesn't add much to the lore, it does give us a glimpse at an alternate life for these characters after Jurassic Park. Had John Hammond not given up on his dream, that is. And it allows us to hear our favourite characters on screen together again.
So we'll have our work cut out for us.
Yes, a return to the scene of the crime, as it were.
Number 3, Peter Stormare as Dieter Stark in LEGO Jurassic World. Now this is one of my personal favourite cameos, solely because it was so unexpected. Outside of the cast of Jurassic World, no one from any previous film returned to voice any characters for this game, although BD Wong did re-record his lines for Jurassic Park. Dieter is one of the employees in peril that can be found in the game's free roam sections of Isla Sorna.
I didn't think those creatures would ever leave me alone. Things would have gone a lot differently if I still had my stun rod with me.
Terrorized by compies, he calls out for his comrade Carter to rescue him.
Hey, Carter! We're meant to be safety partners.
Number 2, Richard Attenborough as John Hammond in... No, you know what? Number 2, Richard Attenborough as John Parker Hammond in Trespasser, one of the most beloved and well-known video game reprisals. Whilst Trespasser got many things wrong, and I'm looking at you, Possessed Arms, that overarching narration of John Hammond's memoirs recited by Richard Attenborough is not one of them. The well-crafted story adds so much depth to the lore of Jurassic, exploring the origins of InGen, Site B and Jurassic Park. We strongly recommend downloading the compiled audio from our friends over at Jurassic Time and giving it a listen on your next commute. Before we get to number 1, how about an honourable mention? Whilst no member of the cast returned for Jurassic Park Operation Genesis, the voice actors used for all the characters were absolutely fantastic.
You have a T-Rex. Don't forget, he's a hunter.
And of course, what better time to ask? If you enjoy our videos, then please hit that subscribe button if you aren't already. And finally, number 1, Jeff Goldblum in the Lost World Jurassic Park on PlayStation. hands down the greatest Jurassic video game cameo of all time. Tucked away at the end of this 3D side-scroller is a congratulations from the man himself, Ian Malcolm. Or it might be Jeff Goldblum, it's hard to tell. Aren't they basically the same person now?
Hello. If you can hear me, congratulations. Way to go. You made it through.
This fun little Easter egg was shot on location in Hawaii whilst The Lost World was in production. And for a little bonus, here's a video of Goldblum being reminded of his foray into gaming during a promotional tour for Jurassic World Evolution.
You put carnivore right in the eye, and you've lived to tell about it? Well, you are something.
I remember everything.
We hope you enjoyed our top 8 video game cameos. And do you agree with the order? Which is your favourite cameo, and were you surprised by some of these reveals? As always, let us know in the comments section down below. And hit the like button if you enjoyed this video too. We have now opened the Jurassic Outpost store, selling Jurassic themed shirts, mugs, masks and more. Check it out for some cool merchandise and check out the description for links to Zavvi. If you use Outpost 20 at the checkout on both the Primal and Festival clothing collections, you get 20% discount off your order. And you can use Outpost 10 site-wide for 10% off. As always, head to JurassicOutpost.com for more news and information.